So, Ms. Lyman, how much are you counterclaiming for?
We have
Half of what?
escrow amounts that I paid in escrow.
I'm sorry?
At least half of the amounts that I have paid in escrow.
All right. And on what basis are you claiming that money should be paid to you?
What do you mean by that? Like, why?
Meaning, why should I give that to you?
Because I haven't been able to live peaceful.
So, interference with your.
My peace,
All right.
my mental,
Any other reason?
mentally, emotionally, just the stress.
All right. But this is a contractual case. So, some of those damages aren't there. But you're basically claiming an interference with quiet, useful enjoyment of the premises.
Yeah.
All right. And how much is the plaintiff claiming in additional water?
The water bill is 19. This is just for May 5th to December 8th. It's 1915.80.
1915,
Yep, 80.
80.
Yep.
In the water bill, I had a payment plan. I had a plan figured out. And when I called, they said she called and took the water out my name, put it in hers, and paid it. And then I sent the
Did
email
you
about
do that?
What happened was.
No.
Yes,
Did you do
yes,
that?
because he said it would go to my tax bill, but she didn't accept the plan by that date, the 13th of October, which she did not. I have the manager of the utility company said she did not do that, and so I came in personally and set it up and paid it with borrowed funds, so that it wouldn't go.
I don't care where the funds came from. You paid it.
Yes, so it wouldn't go on my tax bill, because that's what they do. They don't.
I understand what they do. I didn't ask all that.
I just was protecting myself.
So the water bill's been paid.
Yes, sir.
Do I have a receipt for the amount paid on the water bill?
Yes, sir.
when I talked to Landis.
There's been 3 bills.
We have one bill here.
We submitted everything to the court.
Well, we don't have it right now. It's one bill.
$13.15.83.
Yes.
We'll just show that to Simon.
Okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
All right. Ms. Lyman, you saw that water bill?
Yes.
Okay. And that was the amount you were going to set up a payment plan.
Yes, that's right. When I called to set up, they said like an hour and a half or an hour. She had called in, took the bill out of my name and put it in hers and paid it. And then when I emailed about it, she had said, "Oh, well, you can just pay me now." That's what she said.
Okay, but you're not disputing that that's a water bill you would have had to pay.
Yeah, that's what I would have to pay.
You would have had to pay that 13. Yeah, you would have had to pay it anyway. You were just going to do it a different way with the township.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're not disputing the figure.
No, that's the amount that I got billed for. I had a payment plan worked out where I was just going to pay it over time, not all in full at once.
Where's the email that says that it was going to go to your taxes if it wasn't paid or an arrangement not made?
I can get an email from the township.
I don't. You said there was one.
I have an email from the gentleman. I emailed it to the court. I CC'd the court. It's in the court record.
It doesn't immediately go on your taxes in any event.
They said.
It doesn't immediately go on your taxes. I know how it works.
I didn't work, I didn't want to- Sorry.
She took it.
So why did you take it out of her name?
This is from Cindy Roberts.
Why did you take it out of her name?
Because I had to pay it on the 13th.
But you could have paid it and it stayed in her name. Why'd you take it out of her name?
I put it back in her name, but I just had to pay it.
That isn't that isn't an answer to my question. On the day you went in to pay it, you're telling me that you paid it because you were worried that it was going to go on your taxes.
That's what Cindy.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't quite work that way, but that's fine. But then the question becomes, why'd you take the water bill out of her name?
Because I wanted to be responsible, so I wouldn't get behind.
But that's not what the lease says, does it?
It says, it could be, the lease says it could be paid by me and she reimbursed me. You know, so I was just gonna give her the benefit.
Why was it put in her name in the first place?
I was giving her the option of being able.
Why was it put in her name in the first place?
They told me at the township that it could be put in her name if I wanted it.
Okay, so then it's put into her name. So then it comes down to this date. Why do you change the name on it?
Because on the 13th, they said if the water bill was due, it wasn't paid. I came at like 2:00 and they closed it.
Why did you change the name?
Because I wanted to be responsible for paying the water. I didn't want it to get behind again.
And so you couldn't be responsible without changing the name?
I could put it back in her name.
That's not what I said. You're telling me that you had to change the name so that you could be responsible for it.
So they could send me the bills and I can keep up with it and pay the water bill.
They would send you the bill anyway. You can always go online. You can look it up.
I just was concerned. That's all, sir.
But why was it important for you to change the name?
I thought I needed to be responsible for it. That's all. I just wanted to make sure I got the.
You're the homeowner.
Well, maybe I didn't know. I just did the best I could.
No, you did that to harass her. Because you could have paid that bill. At any given point, you can go right online and pay that bill.
Well, I thought
They don't care who's it's coming from. That money is there. It's there.
the lease says that I can pay the water and she would reimburse me. I was just giving her an opportunity to put it in her name.
It was already in her name.
Not from the very beginning. It's in my name. It's illegal.
Was it in her name?
Not in May when she moved in. I put it in her.
That was the first month.
I let her.
In June, was it in her name?
No,
July,
no.
August,
I let her put it in August.
September,
Yes.
October.
I'm going to recollection. I think I took it out of her name in October. So I think I had it in her name 2 months.
Oh, dear goodness, why? Why'd you do that?
I just wanted to.
That was a question.
I was just trying to get it paid, so. Sorry.
You would agree with me, Miss Anderson, that you could pay that bill without changing the name. You know, at the time you paid it, you didn't need to change the name, didn't you?
Do you want me to change it back, sir?
No, that's not what you knew at the time that you didn't have to change the name.
Did you know or did you not know that?
I didn't.
She said you didn't know that.
Okay, all right. Counselor, you gave me a number at the very beginning of 22,499,39, which has been changed to 22,399,39
Yes,
as the total rent.
yes.
All right.
Not counting escrow.
Right, not counting the escrow.
Right.
When you gave me 33 times 6, you gave me 1,900. So I just so that Counselor, I'm not double counting. I get for the 6 months of rent, I get 19,800.
Let's see, 8, 1, 3, 6, 19,800. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's what I get for the 6
You don't have to
months.
point that out to me. I understand that. Okay. 19,800, that's correct for 6 months.
Okay, so what's our difference? When you gave me the 22, now 399, you gave me 22, basically 499. And then, but when I count the 6 months, I get 19,800. So I don't,
Okay, well, we also get 19,800 for 6 months, but we add to it the water bill of 1950 and 80.
gotcha. Okay.
And we get the court costs of 183.59, and we get late fees of $900.
Late fees of 900.
Yes, they're 150 per month.
Did were late fees subtracted out for the payments made into court escrow?
She was late every time it was paid.
Why can't I just get an answer to my question?
No, they were not taken into account in the
Thank you.
money she paid to the escrow. She paid $3,300 twice.
So I want to be clear on this, Miss Anderson, because Ms. Lyman is claiming, and throughout the course of this case, and counsel, you haven't been here while it's been going on. She's claiming interference with her possessory interest by you.
No, sir.
On the day that Ms. Lyman is claiming, before I go back and look at this tape, did you send a gentleman to the premises? Make sure you give me a correct answer.
That was your question? Okay.
Did I send a gentleman to the house? No. She said I was in the car.
You have also, to this court, indicated you were not in the car in front of the house. Is that correct?
sitting in the car in front of the house? No, I drove by one time. Just to check on the house. I've driven by one time in 4 months. 4 months I've driven by one time.
He's not asking about that.
No, I was not in front of the house waiting for anything.
Do you know anything about the gentleman that came to the house and came around the back of the premises as Ms. Lyman has indicated?
No.
Ms. Lyman, just to be clear, what date was that? November 10th.
At like 9 in the morning.
She has not.
She is not. She's asking.
Yeah.
It was like the same outfit like on today. It was like a tannish, little pinkish color that you
Tannish.
like the hijab.
Okay. Give her Ann's email and have her send it.
It wasn't the first time that somebody had walked around the house. She sent, I believe, her contractor before.
A lot of Muslim women in the neighborhood. A lot of women wear hijabs in our neighborhood.
And what's your argument in terms of the interference with her possessory interest?
There's been no facts presented other than this person who walked to the back of their house about interference with her possessory interests.
Okay, so that, and I hear you, counsel, but can I just say that? And again, you weren't here when that other case, and when I was coming back to you by decision, actually, she's put forth other claims of where your client has gone to the house. This one that she put forth today is one that wasn't included in that.
Well, I know that you were not again. What the heck? I'm sorry.
The only time I was at the house was when he was court ordered. I haven't been at the house since. I don't go to the house.
Oh, okay, all right. There was a court. I know that there was a court ordered inspection
Yes.
house, and she was
Because there had been problems with coming to the premises and then claims that she wasn't able to get in.
right. You were here. You were there at the inspection, right?
Yes.
Okay, she was there at the inspection.
Correct.
Me and I.
Okay.
I haven't been back
You've not been there other than
other than driving by.
you already talked about driving by.
Yeah, just to make sure the house is still there.
You've not been on the premises
No,
except for
Have
that
you
inspection.
sent others on the premises?
no.
You've not authorized anybody to be on the premises, Miss Anderson?
No, I don't even know if it's still there. I drive by every now and again, to make sure it's still there. But I don't.
Okay, you already said that. Okay.
I'm going to say, counsel, that, and again, you're at a slight disadvantage that doesn't quite fit with what's been presented to the court previously. So, all right, you sent that video.
Yes, I said.
All right, so Ann has it.
She said she'll let us know when she receives it.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in recess, and counsel, I think we have your email.
I don't think so.
No, we don't.
I'll give this lady.
So
Yeah.
why don't you give it to her, and then what I'll do is I'm going to take a recess. When it comes through to us, we will send it right to you, counsel.
I'd appreciate that.
Because that way I know it will go to your phone because you've been answering it all. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Spam calls that are spam.
No, it's okay. I understand. Our court's going to stand in recess. Everybody can be.
Bye-bye. Thank you.